What's up, fantasy champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now, with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
I heard they want the news. Well, we got it just for you. What's your team? Who your player? Who your crew? I heard they want the news. The spotlight is on you, and if you in the hot seat, it's times two. I heard they want the news. Come tune in to the crew, but we got the hookup just like black and blue. I heard they want the news. Spotlight Sports, what it do? Hit subscribe and that like button too. I heard they want the news.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to MK Headlines, episode number 22, the Sixers playoff edition. We finally got the playoff set. Sixers are playing the Raptors this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have a guest who's been on the channel before, a Sixers writer by the name of Austin Krell. Hey man, how you been?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about with the Sixers starting up on Saturday.
Yeah, we do. You bet.
So I just gotta ask you, you excited for it? You're nervous for the series, or how you feeling about it going in?
I don't think there's any nerves to it. I would say, you show up, you do your job, and you see what happens.
Right. And actually, before I get into the series, I want to talk about Doc Rivers and, this whole thing going down with Paul Reed and stuff like that. You were the first person that broke the news on Twitter that I saw. So what was going through your mind once you were saying that live?
I was the one that asked him the first question. So, I mean,
oh,
I would say, I think he's tired of talking about it, but at the same time, his approach to the media here just is not the right way of going about it. He's very proud of himself, I think, for things that happened 15 years ago, and he doesn't think he has to answer to anybody that didn't coach or play in the NBA, and so he's tired of talking about it, and he didn't feel like hearing about how, hey, Paul Reed played well again. Do you, what do you, could he be the one getting the backup center minutes? So he kind of just let it out. And, it really doesn't matter what he says to us. If he wins you games, if he makes the right decisions in games as a coach. So we'll see.
Yeah, right. He gets mad at the media a lot. I mean, this is not the first time. And how can you not see Paul Reed right now it's better than DeAndre Jordan by far. I mean, he's younger, faster, quicker, can get the boards and all that. Here's my thing, though. He said he was going to go with small ball and everything, go with Paul Reed. Do you think he'll actually do that? I don't think so.
We'll see. I mean, I think one of the things that will happen if he doesn't do it is if they lose the series, then it's because he sticks with DeAndre Jordan and Toronto remains big and they don't go with the small ball. That'll be something that he gets asked about after the season, and if you know, if he gets fired, that'll be something that is brought to the table. Like, why did you said you were going to do this? You didn't do it. You lost the series. Why did you do that? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Doc Rivers is definitely on the hot seat right now. Anyone can see it. And I was just watching this clip where someone said that the Philadelphia fan base has actually been calling this out for like the longest time about Doc Rivers. And I just want to see how you feel about Doc Rivers like throughout the past 2 seasons. Have you like changed your mind about Doc Rivers from the beginning to now, and etc.?
I think Doc is ultimately a good person, and he's well intentioned. I think he has some flaws in the way that he regards himself and the way that he sticks to, loyalty with players. I think he has some flaws that are potentially fatal as a basketball coach. And he certainly doesn't show any regret when he makes mistakes with anything questionable. But I will tell you this. The media is his path to communicating with the fans in the city, and getting the message that he wants delivered. So when when we ask you questions that are not unreasonable questions and you deliver disingenuity, and you say things that or that you talk down to people when you condescend people, you're not going to build much human equity with the media or with the city that you're in. And so you see a lot of fire, coming out of the fans against Doc, and when the fans want to pressure the organization to do something, they certainly put their foot down and they do it. And, the Sixers ultimately, this playoff run is going to dictate a lot of what happens in the immediate future with the Sixers. If they get past the Raptors, if they get past second round, if they get to the conference finals, whatever, Doc's future might still be here. If they get humiliated in the first round, they're inevitably going to look somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Doc Rivers doesn't have the best track record when it comes to playoffs and blowing leads. So does that concern you going against the Raptors, like blowing leads, etc.?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how it couldn't. Again, he hasn't built up any equity as a coach in a while. He's had talented teams in Boston and LA, in Orlando and Philly that have failed miserably. He also won a championship once. He also had some injury things last year. His starting point guard inexplicably forgot how to play basketball. You're not going to win a lot of series when your starting point guard becomes a shell of himself in the middle of a series. Like, you're just not. I don't care what anybody says about adjustments. You're just not going to win that series. This year he has James Harden, who is much better than Ben Simmons, and so at least you have a reliable guard that can create a shot when things get clogged or tight. But also Harden has shown some signs that he may be compromised in some way. So, we shall see.
Yeah, I mean, James Harden is not playing like the James Harden we know. So that's like the key factor in my eyes with James Harden, because if he's not putting up the points, he can get assists. I mean, that's like self-explanatory right there with James Harden.
Yeah. I mean, everyone makes a big deal out of his shooting. Ultimately, I don't really care what his shooting percentages look like. I think those are things that are largely dictated by outside factors in some ways. But Is he aggressive as a scorer? Is he racking up his assists? Is he setting his teammates up? Those are all. I mean, he can get hit, even his low end outcome, which is just him missing a lot of shots. He still can get you 15 and 13. Like that's really good. Even on his worst day, he's still an effective basketball player.
Yeah, you still have to keep an eye on him on a perimeter. Like if Ben Simmons, they just let him open and etc. But saying that with Matisse Thybulle now is like a 4-on-5 thing. Like Thybulle is like scaring to me on offensive side of the ball. How do you feel about Thybulle in his offensive game?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Thybulle's offense is certainly a hindrance at times for the Sixers. I've started watching some of the clips and film of the Sixers versus Raptors in 2 games that Harden was with the Sixers. And it was pretty blatantly obvious the Raptors just did not care about Thybulle on offense. That doesn't mean he's not valuable to you on the other side of the court. That Toronto has some guys that can really handle the ball and can sort of get into spaces and make shots off the dribble. And Thybulle's really good at getting into those tight crevices and blocking those shots and creating havoc in the open floor on defense. So he's going to certainly be missed in the series.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know about the whole Raptors and the whole vaccine thing. Like the vaccine is just like if you got the first, get the second one already. Like I just don't understand that. That doesn't fathom me. But it's just like the bench is going to have to pick up during those series, during 3 and 4, obviously, and Danny Green's going to have to shoot lights out. So, would you start Danny Green in the series in the beginning of the series, or would you start Thybulle in the beginning of the series at that 3 spot?
So, with the starting rotation, I'm pretty confident that Doc is going to start Danny Green. Just because you want to build that continuity of Green in the starting lineup. And honestly, it might be better for your team anyway. Green's a very serviceable 3-point shooter. He's going to get more respect. He's going to open some spaces up a little bit more than Thybulle would just by being a capable shooter. Defenses have to take 1 or 2 extra steps towards him and when they help. And you know, that has the domino effect is that opens up the floor so much for you. And so, you know, I certainly think that Danny Green is going to get starting minutes in this series. Maybe they go back to Thybulle if they get past the Raptors, but I think for sure he will get the minutes as a starter, Danny Green.
Yeah, I mean that's just the way to go. Danny Green has been balling out like a while back. Like for the end of the season, he's been going off, and you got to go with that hot hand. But when you start Thybulle, it's like he's the best perimeter defender. So you got to put him on Pascal or Fred VanVleet and go for that double team early. Do you see them doing that, or just no sticking with Danny Green starting lineup?
Say it again.
Do you see them at all, like changing up the lineup at all, or no? You don't see that at all.
No, I mean, I think largely you're not going to change too much of the rotations now. You had all 25 whatever games after the trade deadline to change the rotations and look at different units. They're not going to make profound lineup changes as they approach a series.
Yeah. And who's going to have to make a big impact is Tyrese Maxey. I mean, Maxey is in a conversation for most improved player. So, do you think Maxey will get a more important role going up against the Raptors?
Oh, huge. Absolutely enormous. I mean, I think the Sixers have the 2 best players in the series. And then after that, there's a pretty significant drop off. And I think Maxey has a chance to elevate himself into, you know, one of the 5 best players in that series. Everything the Raptors are going to game plan for Joel Embiid. They're going to double him out of the post. They're going to say, you know, we're going to make, you know, anyone else but you beat us. And it's going to be on Maxey to catch the ball and attack the closeout and get to the rim to shoot off the catch. And if Harden can't get it going, Maxey's going to become your primary ball handler in some moments when you need scores because he can get past guys.
Yeah, and Maxi's becoming the third option because I have no clue what Tobias Harris is doing. Like, I just don't know how he's doing this, like, right now. How do you feel about Tobias going against the Raptors?
It's a challenge. They're an athletic team. They switch a lot. Tobias probably isn't going to be able to get to the basket as easy as a dribbler. He's going to have to be comfortable as a catch and shoot guy. And then if they're running second units and Raptors are switching things, if he gets a mismatch against a smaller guy in the post, take advantage of that. But Harris, I mean, this is certainly a matchup where Tobias, unless he has a lightning strike, is going to be the fourth option.
Yeah. I mean, just that contract, we're kind of stuck with them. Like, we're going to have to get stuck. And Tobias needs to be traded. Jay said you agree with that?
Needs to be traded. I don't
In the offseason, yeah.
I don't know that he needs to be traded. I think it'll be something that they'll look at. I think he's one of your most durable players. At his worst, it's pretty ugly when he's ineffective. At his best, he's a perfectly serviceable, complementary core player. And he certainly carries the young guys, and they all look up to him and they respect him. I think there's a lot of value in what Tobias Harris brings from a spiritual standpoint off the court that we don't really see. But yeah, I mean, they'll certainly look to get off the contract. I think they have some other plans that they would like to pursue this offseason.
Yeah. I mean, if we trade Tobias Harris, I don't know if we can get something bigger and better than Tobias, but we can definitely get some role pieces to help out our bench because our bench is inconsistent.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? At this point, I do think that they have some plans for how they can upgrade their team.
Yeah. An upgrade is always better. And I was just telling people how if before the James Harden trade actually went down, I was just like, maybe we have to give a Maxey to get a Harden in there for them to return. But I was shocked that we didn't give a Maxey at all.
Yeah, no, that was a highway robbery.
His contract leads for the overpaid. Yeah. Well, we kind of had to overpay him because that whole thing with Jimmy Butler, like we didn't want to lose him too, along with losing Jimmy Butler. So we kind of panicked and just gave him the bag. So that's the only reason why we paid Tobias that much.
Yeah, I mean, look, like you're going to, reality is he's overpaid. And it is what it is. You're almost through you're basically done the third year of a 5-year deal. Maybe you can get off of him, but it's not his fault that he accepted a deal that was given to him. I mean, I think he thought his market was going to be way lower than what the Sixers gave him, and the Sixers then made the decision themselves to overpay him. So don't blame him for taking money that was way bigger than what he was worth as a third or fourth option.
Yeah, I mean they just gave him the bag. So, and we got to talk about him, and that's Joel Embiid now. How do you feel that he's not getting MVP? It looks like they're going to give it to Jokic again.
I'm tired of the MVP conversation. It's getting it's toxic. Everyone, finds a way to talk down about everybody, and they can't just accept that all three of the guys that are in the conversation are amongst the most amazing players in the league right now, and that just one has to be the MVP. If it were me, I would definitely give it to Embiid. But I could certainly see the argument for somebody else.
Yeah, I can too, but after what Embiid has been through with this whole Ben Simmons drama and just like keeping our record up high, like without him, we're below like the play-in. We wouldn't even make a play-in, honestly. So that's how much of effect Embiid has on this team. Going to the Raptors, it's just insane how much impact he has.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So how do you think they're going to have to defend Embiid, the Raptors?
They're just going to double him. I mean, they're just going to double him and make, they're going to say, look, we're going to crowd you. We might get in foul trouble, but we're going to double you, and we're going to basically say you're going to have to pass us. You're either going to go beyond what is thought to be human and beat our double teams and triple teams and just overpower us, which if you can, good for you. Like, we tip our cap to you. Or you're going to have to pass to your teammates, and they're going to have to make shots yourself. I mean, it's the Raptors have a very reasonable blueprint for how they can play Joel Embiid. That's why I think this is a tough series for the Sixers.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, Nick Nurse just coaches all around Doc Rivers. Like, Nick Nurse is actually one of the best coaches in the league. He's one of the youngest coaches too, might I add. And he makes adjustments what Doc Rivers doesn't do. He does everything right. And I just love the way Nick Nurse coaches. I do. Like, you can't hate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Nick Nurse is very good at what he does. He's one of the best X's and O's coaches in the league. And, Doc's job, coaching is as much a factor in the series as it ever has been in a series for the Sixers. I mean, Nick Nurse could certainly coach laps around Doc, and that could decide a series. Doc could just stop, could be, could just, I guess, overcome his own ego and make some adjustments that are necessary instead of just going with the same guys that he likes to go with. But we'll see. I think Doc is a better coach than give him credit for, but I think he's got he's definitely not the person, not the coach that he thinks he is.
Oh, no. He's definitely overrated. Like, it's plain and simple. It's plain as bleak. And yeah. So how do you think they're going to miss Thibault with the defensive side? Like, who will be the best perimeter defender with him gone? Danny Green, I guess?
Yeah, probably Danny Green. I think he's a guy that you're probably going to have to just, give the secondary or tertiary assignment to. I mean, being the best perimeter defender isn't about stopping the best player. It's about how can, can you win your defensive matchup by a significant margin? And I think that might be how they have to do it. Is, maybe not give him the best player, but give him the third best player and hope that he can win that matchup. If I'm the Sixers, I might even consider going zone in this series, just because Raptors aren't a great 3-point shooting team this year. They've struggled against the zone. And the Raptors like to get, into the lane and play off the dribble. And they really hurt the Sixers with the pick and roll this year. If you're going zone, it's hard to go pick and roll against that.
Yeah. I mean, I've never even thought about going zone. I mean, when was the last time Doc actually went? Like, changed it during the game?
Yeah, they didn't do a lot of zone this year, and they weren't great at deploying zone. But I think it's something you have to consider without Thibault, because you're otherwise you're going to give up a lot of shots at the rim. You're going to give up a lot of shots in the open spaces on the floor where Thibault excels at turning shots. It's going to make the series that much harder.
Yeah, it is. And what do you think the coaching staff? Do you think the coaching staff is actually going to step up to Doc Rivers and tell him, like, hey, this isn't working? You think they will be having much more of a voice?
Your guess is as good as mine there. I think they have conversations. I think Doc listens to his staff. I do know that. I mean, earlier in the year, he said that they told him, he said his staff told him that Charles Bassey is ready to play, and yet he hasn't played Bassey all year long. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I just don't know what to think. If we would play our younger guys, our bench would become more deeper. It would become better. It's just common sense. Look what the Suns are doing. Look what the Heat are doing, etc. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I just gotta ask you this before you head out. You told me you can only stay on for a little bit. So, record prediction. I mean, what's your record prediction for the Sixers? How many games?
I think the Raptors win the series in 6 games.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I was going to say Sixers in 6.
No,
Keeping my hope alive.
I could certainly see the Sixers winning the series. I just they haven't built enough equity with me to give them the benefit of the doubt. In the series, I'm picking the Raptors in 6, especially without Thibault.
Yeah. I mean, Fred VanVleet's an all-star. Pascal Siakam was like a damn closer superstar. He was on all NBA team, etc. And yeah, it's just crazy. I don't blame you for going for that prediction. I mean, if that happens, Doc Rivers would definitely be gone. I would definitely see that happening.
For sure.
Yeah. So thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you, talking Sixers again. And yeah, I'll see you around. Maybe we'll do this again.
No problem, Mitch. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you.
See ya.
Yep. All right. That was my man, Austin Krell. Great guy. And he has the Sixers. I mean, he has the Raptors in 6. Now, for me, after hearing that, I can't be mad at him. Like, I can't be mad at the guy after going Raptors in 6. I just can't be mad. Like, Doc Rivers and the rotation are just questionable, or too questionable, and it's just too questionable. It just doesn't make sense, and that's what worries me. Is this freaking rotation and Doc Rivers. The players don't worry me at all. Like, Doc Rivers can definitely cost us this series. He can definitely cost us this series. He can, make a bonehead move and, put the wrong player in the wrong time. Do the same rotation like at the 8-minute mark in the third quarter, take the starters out, and, they'll go on a big run, etc. It's just crazy at this point that how his rotations are predictable as hell. Like, you just have to sit down and you can just predict everything that Doc is going to do. You're going to predict everything that he's going to do. It's just freaking crazy. It is crazy. Now, I feel so bad for B-Ball Paul. I feel so bad for Paul Reed because Paul Reed, he's an incredible talent. Like, we got him from Diamond in the Rough. He's one of the best players in the... he's like the best G League MVP, G League champion. He's a great guy to have. And we have him. Doc's not using him. Doc is not using him right. Doc's not using anybody right. And it just concerns me. Like, we're giving this guy $8 million a year. We're giving this guy $8 million a year to lose games like against the Detroit Pistons on bad rotations and stuff like that. It gets crazy at this point, bro. It gets crazy. Austin sees Glenn Rivers gone in less than 3 weeks. That's bold. Yeah, that is bold. Hey, one of the best Philly Sixers writers in the business. If you don't follow him on Twitter, he breaks it all down on Twitter. So NBA Krell, that's his Twitter handle. Give him a follow and tell him I sent you. So, yeah, it gets crazy how, like, Toronto's the toughest matchup for us. It's the toughest matchup for us. KD is a dub. Yeah. KD is a dub. Yeah, facts. And speaking of Kevin Durant, unless that's what I think you meant, I'm going live for the Brooklyn Nets and the Cleveland Cavaliers game right after MK headlines in 1 hour. I will go live for the Brooklyn Nets and the Cleveland Cavaliers playing game. That's going to be fun to see. I cannot wait. And that's going to be a really fun matchup. So, what else? Oh, yeah. So, he brought up a good point about Joel Embiid, right? Joel Embiid, the best player in the league. You're going to have to double him, triple him, all that stuff. Embiid hates playing against Toronto in Toronto. He hates playing against Toronto. So, it's just like, because you know all about the history against Toronto. You guys know the history. The Kawhi triple doink. Like, the Kawhi Leonard triple doink still probably haunts Embiid, or Embiid just thinks about that and motivates him And maybe that can get us over the hump. And it's just, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very fun series. I'm nervous for the Raptors. Yeah. And I'm going live for each Sixers game in this series. I'm going to try to go live for each game of the series. I'm going to definitely try. So I'm going live for Saturday. And then game 2, etc. I just got to see the times and my schedule, see if that works. But I'm going to make it work. I can't wait for this, bro. I just can't wait. We've been waiting for playoffs for God knows how long. For God knows how long we've been waiting for it. And it is what it is. So, I want to ask you guys this question. Do you think that the Sixers are going to miss Thibault? Are actually going to miss Thibault in Toronto, games 3 and 4? He said yes. He says yes because of the defense. But for the offensive side, I'd rather go Danny Green. So I actually told him that. So it's just like, it is what it is with the whole Thibault thing. But it's an offense. Playoffs games slow down. Playoff games slow down. And it depends on the 4 and the it depends. Like, it slows the offensive down. It becomes a half-court setting, then it becomes a 4 and 5 with Thibault on the offensive side. It sucks. One have Thibault in Canada. That hurts him. Tobias has to bring it. He has to bring it. Harden has to bring it. The bench has to bring it. Embiid is going to bring it. So, yes, Sixers are going to miss Thibault. Here's my thing about the whole Thibault thing, right? With the whole vaccine. I blame the team also. I blame the freaking team and the organization. I'm going to tell you guys why. Why didn't they get on this man's neck? And tell him, dude, you have to get the second vaccine. I get it's the freedom of speech and everything. I get that. Like, you get to decide what you want to do, right? But it becomes a time where you're like, dude, this is hurting our team. Like, you're like our best defender. We're gonna need you out there when it comes to playoff time because you're not holding a vaccine, the Canada thing. Like, it really bothered. Like, and Matisse Thybulle said in his press conference yesterday that he's taking the heat. Like, this is repercussions, and this is what you get, bro. This is what you freaking get. Now, if this was Boston against Toronto, Boston could not. Jaylen Brown could not play for Boston if they go to Canada because he doesn't have the second vaccine either. What is up, dude? What is up? Yo, the merch link works, guys. The merch link does work. I checked it a million times. So if you guys want some merch, oh wait, it's not in this description. Shoot. Damn it. But yeah, guys. Woo-hoo. Yeah. If you guys want merch, just the merch is in my videos. You can just go down to my video right there. Go cop some merch. SpotlightSportsGear.com. He's an adult. Really can't pressure adults when you can't. I mean, you can't. You're right. But the team does have a say. The team has to have a say when one of your players didn't get the vaccine. Kyrie won the battle. Kyrie beat the NBA. Kyrie never got the vaccine. He beat it. But, dude, you got one of them. Get the second one. It's 2 weeks later. I already got my fourth. So it's just like, dude, come on now. Like, it's common sense here. Like, bruh. Yeah. So, I want to ask you guys this. I didn't ask Austin this, but whatever. It is what it is. What do you think the bench rotation will be? Who do you think Doc is going to play? For me, it's easy. Shake, Niang, Thibault, DeAndre Jordan. Those are the 4. Shake, Niang, Thibault, DeAndre Jordan. Yeah. But, yeah. I'm telling you, those are the 4 bench guys I just want to see. I don't want to see Korkmaz. Maybe Isaiah Joe if we need a 3 or something. Maybe, like, I don't want to see Paul Millsap. Don't I even have Paul Millsap step on the floor? Paul Reed, if they go small ball, you got to put Paul Reed in there. It's common sense right there. So you just got to play your bench right, and they just got to perform. Niang's the best three-pointer we got off the bench. He's got to be on fire. Niang has got to be on fire. How many Philadelphia? You mean, I'm confused. So, you mean the fans? So, how many other Philadelphians are needing to? I don't know. But any Philadelphia Sixers fans that want to go to Canada for games 3 and 4, you're going to have to get the vaccine, bro. You're going to have to get the vaccine. Like, as easy as that. Nope. You're good, man. You did nothing messed up. Everything was good, bro. Glad everything was set up for you, bro. By the way, never mind. You're a good dude, Max. You're a good dude. But, yeah, I just want to talk about, James Harden. Austin brought up a good point, too. 13 and 15 or 15 and 13 or whatever, that's really good. But we need more points from him. He's your second option, and you can't have Maxey being your second best scorer. You can't. You need to have Harden play like against the Clippers when he had like 30 and 12, 30 and 13. That's the James Harden we need. And granted, he is still a threat on the court. He will always be a threat, no matter if he goes 1 for 10, 5 for 6, 8 for 12, or 20 for 22, or something like that. He's always a threat, and you always got to keep an eye on him, which is good. But as you know, with Ben Simmons, he was like still going in the dunker spot and everything. Like, that was just freaking terrible. Yeah, man. Yep. Yep, you are right on that. You are right on that. So, yeah. Like, for the Sixers here, I'm going to make my video for Friday, but I already said it here. I got Sixers in 6, but I could definitely see the Raptors knocking us out. Anything is possible when it comes to the NBA. Anything is possible. Hell, Brooklyn may not even make the playoffs. If they lose tonight to the Cavs, and then they lose again, which I highly doubt. I think if they lose this one, they will definitely win the next game. But what is up, bro? What is up? But hey, the Sixers, they're my team. They're my number one team in Philly. I want them to do great. They will do great. It's just freaking Doc Rivers and his bench, man. For this bench, I give the Sixers, on a scale from 1 to 10 for this bench, a freaking 4. This bench is freaking terrible. I hate this bench. We gave away Curry. We gave away Green. Hey, it's 6:09. But we gave away Curry. We gave away Drummond. Yeah, pretty much. But it's not really them. It's the whole team in general is in trouble going against the Raptors. This is pretty much the toughest series in the whole playoffs for the Eastern Conference. Unless Brooklyn wins. If Brooklyn Nets win this game, right? If they win this play-in tonight, they play Milwaukee. We're going to get an Eastern Conference Finals matchup in round 1. Like, that would be freaking insane if we get that matchup. And I got Milwaukee winning that again. I do. Like, Milwaukee's just a better team all around. So, you got the Sixers in 4, I guess? Yeah. But, Guys, I just don't know what to say about, like, the Sixers team scares me. If we lose this series, if we get bumped out this series, Doc Rivers is out of here. No questions, but the next day, Doc Rivers will be out if we lose this, and then Mike D'Antoni will be our head coach. You heard it here first. Mike D'Antoni will be our new coach after Doc Rivers. It's just, you just got to make James Harden happy, and Mike D'Antoni will be that coach because James Harden has been playing. That was his best basketball he ever played with Mike D'Antoni, and it's going to be great how Mike D'Antoni. That'll be fun to watch. Oh, just hit the microphone there. Hold on. Guys, how many likes on the YouTube? Can someone tell me? Oh, shoot, 15. I'll take that. Hey. Thank you guys very much for your support. It means a lot. It means a lot. You have no idea. Let's just get up there and watch ours, guys. Let's just get up there. So, I'm probably going to put the link in like 15 minutes or something like that. I want to get your guys' opinion on the Sixers playoffs. And yeah, this whole thing is just about the Sixers. And then I'll do the whole Eagles thing on Sportsnet tomorrow. My guy Tyler at 12 p.m. noon Eastern Standard Time. That'll be a good stream. I can't wait for that. But let me just talk to you guys about this. Yeah, well, fuck you too. But look, if Boston actually played Toronto, there would be no Jaylen Brown. There would not be any Jaylen Brown. Boston got lucky. Who are they playing? They're not playing the Cavs. Who is Boston playing? Anyways, but look, Sixers at this point, we thrive. Well, we don't really thrive, but we like the pressure when our backs are against the wall, and that's what's happening right here. This series, our back is against the wall, and I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to playoff basketball where each point matters, where each timeout matters, where the game slows down, where the coaches have to make the best decisions for the team. If DeAndre Jordan, the backup center, is not doing well, you put in Paul Reed. But if Joel Embiid is going to play the amount of minutes that you said, Doc Rivers, now you said that Joel Embiid is going to play, we should be fine. Oh, the Bulls are playing the Celtics. Wow, I forgot about that. The Bulls are playing the Celtics, so you would have to beat the Celtics. We would have to beat the Raptors for that to happen. But I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. You're still missing Lonzo Ball. You're missing, I forget. You're missing a lot of players. But, look, Sixers, I'm just getting tired of everyone disrespecting the process here. Joel Embiid. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Like, does anyone know, or does anyone care about him not leading the league in scoring anymore? Like, no one cares about that. Did they change the criteria or something? I can count a lot of times where a Sixers player, not a Sixers player, an NBA player led the league in scoring and won MVP. I can name a lot of players that happened to. But look, when it comes to the Sixers and Joel Embiid, they don't like him. They don't like Joel Embiid at all. The media really hates Joel Embiid, and it just doesn't surprise me. Remember the whole time with remember Jason Kelsey's speech when we won the Super Bowl? Media keep on downing us, hucking us, and all that stuff. That was the whole division. That was the whole. That statement right there was the whole kit and caboodle on the media in the city of Philly. Right there. And that speech goes down in legendary status because it was right on the freaking money. No matter if it's the Flyers, Phillies, Union, Sixers, Eagles, no matter any one of those five, the media hates us. There was never a process. Bro, I'm not getting into it, man. I'm not getting into it. But look, media hates the process, hates Philly. Media hates the teams. What do I think about Toronto? Very tough team. Very good coach. Well-rounded. The bench is good. Fred VanVleet. When we played against the Raptors this year, 3v1, we lost 3 out of the 4 games Toronto this year. And VanVleet was out for 2 of them. 2 of those games VanVleet was out. So what does that tell you? They don't even need their best player to beat us because they know how to stop Joel Embiid. They know how to stop Doc Rivers. They know how to coach everything against us. They do. 7 to 6 years. But the Raptors are a very good team. I wanted us to get the 3rd seed and play against the Bulls. I wanted that to happen, but no. Memphis. If Memphis beat Boston and we won, we would have taken 3, and Boston would be playing Toronto right now. But no, Memphis did not play everybody. Memphis was like, we're good. We don't want to injure our players. Kind of like what the Mavericks did with Luka. I still can't believe Mavericks injured Luka. I mean, why would you play Luka on the last game? Now he's going to miss 2 of the games. That's my guess. I don't know how long he's going to miss with that calf strain. But, babe, no. Hell no. We already got to deal with VanVleet once in our division. I don't want to deal with them on the Celtics too. God, no. Look. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense how we're just... I mean, it makes sense because our coach is a freaking idiot, and he makes idiotic statement after idiotic statement after idiotic statement. But we're good in the regular season, but once it comes to the playoffs, where are we? Like, where are we, man? What kind of issues? Yes. Beantown, yes. Facts. If we lose this series, he's gone. The next day, he's out of here. And then we get Mike D'Antoni. Lock it in. We will get Mike D'Antoni after Doc gets fired if we lose. Doc Rivers is gone. AJ, what do you mean, YouTube? I'm actually confused here. Let's see. Oh, the only thing is I can't get into YouTube Studio. That's the only thing that's wrong. Like on my side. I can't get to YouTube Studio. Like I can't even check my watch hours or anything. But guys, share out this video. Share out this stream. Hashtag Road to 2K. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's everybody. Because I actually had to restart my computer, bro. Because of that. So I just restarted my computer. I updated it. I just checked it. No. Yeah, it must be a YouTube thing. I just don't know. But AJ, update your YouTube. And what, on your computer? Because what do you mean by that? Because look. The left side works. The right side doesn't. I'm just going to keep that there for now. Yeah. So, Sixers The backs are against the wall. Got to do everything that we can to win this game. And we just got to ride for it, man. How do you update YouTube on a computer? How do you update it? I'm on the... I don't know. You tell me. But, Tobias Harris, right? The most expensive fourth-year option on YouTube. On in the NBA. The most expensive fourth option in NBA. He's not worth that contract. I did restart my computer. I updated my computer. But, yeah, Tobias Harris has got to step up without Thibault in games 3 and 4. He just has to at this point. He freaking has to. He freaking has to at this point, bro. Like, there's no excuses here. If we get bounced out, this is my prediction right here. You guys can clip this. You guys do whatever you want with this. I don't give a damn. If we get bounced out by Toronto, these things have to happen. Doc Rivers has to get fired. Doc Rivers has to get fired. Tobias Harris has to get traded. We need a better bench. Those three. Doc Rivers fired. I am on a MacBook, bro. I'm on a freaking MacBook. Let's see. Can I go this way? Oh, okay. I can go on the left side. Yeah, I can go on the left side. So I can do the YouTube studio that way. But, yeah, those three gotta go. Doc Rivers, Tobias Harris need to fix their bench. That's it. The big three in the offseason. Doc Rivers, Tobias, bench. Get them out. It's common freaking sense. It's common sense here. Look. I just don't know what to do now with this freaking team. Shake Milton. Okay? Shake Milton is probably our best bench player. He's our best bench player. He's got to act like it. He's got to score the points like he did against Detroit. That has to happen. He's going to be our X factor off the bench, and that's Shake Milton. If Shake Milton doesn't go off, we lose. If Shake Milton does not get to 15 to 20 points per game, we lose. If Joel Embiid can actually put up if Joel Embiid puts up 30 to 40, which I think he will, we should be fine. But it's just, we shouldn't even been here in the begin with, but we went on that losing streak, bro. The Sixers went on that losing streak, and it just sucks at the end of the day. That losing streak costed us the seed. We were the number 1 seed. We would have played. We would have played. So if 7 beats the 8, or whoever won the 7 and 8 moves on. Whoever the 8 faces the loser of 9 and 10, and then whoever wins that will beat the 8 seed and play us if we were number 1. But sadly, no. I'm telling you guys right now, we're the 4th seed, and we might even get bounced out in the first round like Austin Krell said. If Austin Krell gets this right, I'm going to try to get him back on the show and just be like, dude, you're right, and I was an idiot. Dude, you freaking called it if the Sixers get bounced out in 6. You freaking called it. I have more respect for you, whoever calls the stuff out. Whoever calls this stuff out and is correct, I have respect for you. You called it, you know your stuff, and it's just great, bro. It's just freaking great how people can call stuff and they're right. Yeah. Now, if the Sixers need a clean house, if they get bounced out. They don't need a clean house. Like, Tobias, my opinion, needs to go. The bench needs fixing. And Doc Rivers gotta go. They don't need a clean house. I really don't think they need a clean house. But Niang gotta stay. And I feel like Andre Drummond is gonna come back. And then we can let go of DeAndre Jordan. So if Andre Drummond comes back, we definitely want to trade. By far. We definitely want to trade if Andre Drummond comes back. Can you imagine if that happens? Like, that would be insane. And can someone tell me if Ben Simmons is playing tonight for the Brooklyn Nets? Is that actually happening right now? Is Ben Simmons going to play tonight? Am I actually going to see Ben Simmons on the court? If that happens, I'm going to laugh. You're going to want to see my live stream of that. If Ben Simmons is going to play tonight. So, guys, let me know if Ben Simmons is going to play tonight. Because if he is... Oh, he's not? Either way, I'm going to freaking laugh. Like, it's just freaking insane what this guy's done. And did anyone know if he won that grievance lawsuit with Philly with the Sixers? I don't think so. I don't think they won, but it is what it is. So, dude, the Sixers, man, they're my favorite team in Philly. And I just won a freaking championship, bro. I remember back in 2000 and 2001 what I was doing. Remember, I'm 27 now. So, I was like 6 or 7. And I remember what I was doing when Allen Iverson got crossed. Or when Allen Iverson crossed Tyronn Lue. I was on my family room. I was in my family room. I was sitting on the couch. And I was like, AI, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. He did it. I walked off. I'm like, bro, he did it. Allen Iverson freaking did it. And that's still one of the best moments in NBA history. You were a senior in high school? Damn, I'm young. Jeez. So you remember that vividly. T, what were you doing when the Allen Iverson cost Tyronn Lue? What were you doing? Like, I really want to know. And Bobby, I got to be on your show again, bro. You had Dante on again without me? Come on, man. But, yeah, I'm going to need to be on your show again, bro. But it is what it is. I just want another big moment for the Sixers and another parade. Oh, you were laughing? Yeah, I walked off. I just want another big moment for Philly. I do. And would it come this year? Probably not. No. Will it come next year? I don't know. The teams in the NBA Eastern Conference are going to be tougher. The coaches are going to change. The players are going to get better. They're going to work on their game, etc. So, are the Sixers going to win a title next year? I don't know. I can't tell. This year, I'm telling you now, I got a second exit. We do for a chip in basketball. Yeah, we are. We do. The last one I wasn't thought of. Yeah, me too. Me too. Back in 1983. Yeah. That team was a dynasty in itself. Like, you had Irving, Moses Malone, Doug Collins, Maurice Cheeks. That team was a dynasty. I love that team, bro. I watch their highlights all the time. I watch the freaking highlights all the time. And I'm like, gee, we went from that to this. It's crazy. You can. Oh my God. You gained in it. Oh my God. Ah, shit. Yeah, I just can't. We just need something here. The last thing was the Eagles Super Bowl in 2017. We are due for another one. The Philadelphia City is due for another one, and it's just crazy how the Sixers were probably the closest team right now to do it, other than the Eagles. What do you want?
Hey man, I came up here to talk the playoff talk with you, man.
Oh my!
Yo, we having the play-in game today, and
Are you doing that game?
Yeah, I'm doing both of them. I'm doing.
Oh, you're doing both? I'm only doing the one.
Yeah, I'm doing both.
All right. Key, what is that? The Sixers. Yep. The Sixers. Yep.
Yeah,
you know who won that? B-Ball Paul, Isaiah Joe. Those guys won it. Yeah, and we have a coach where doesn't do the right rotations and everything. But yeah, I'm excited for the next game. I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I can't wait for it.
I'm excited for both games. I'm excited for playoffs in general. Right now, I can't wait to fade away though. Want to see, like I say, I can't wait to get my predictions and stuff to go down.
Are you actually going to do the predictions?
Yeah, I'm going to say with Key, and we all we at that point. We can do predictions, but we just gotta wait till the final two seeds gonna be, and then we may need to go out like that. So, but again, I think the Sixers, it's gonna be a tough series against Toronto, man. That series can go 7, bro. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
Austin Krell has the Raptors winning in 6.
I have the Sixers winning in 6, but it can go 7, bro.
I'm
gonna go Sixers and 7. I'm gonna go Sixers and 7. That's what I'm gonna do.
I want the Sixers in 7, but I have them in 6 because the sooner the better. If we win, get out, rest, which is going to be huge. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
I just don't know either. Because Doc Rivers is a questionable coach in the playoffs, and I mean, again, the moment Doc Rivers walks out the door, Mike D'Antoni is gonna come in the door. I'm calling it all playoffs. The moment he goes,
I called it here too. I called it like last week with you.
I'm telling you, that dude's Mike D'Antoni is gonna be the next head coach of the Sixers. It's already lining up. To be. Harden opted in for next year, so you already know he's coming back. You ain't got to worry about him leaving because he would have been a free agent this coming off season if he didn't elect to come back. So you already know he's coming back. Doc Rivers gets fired. Daryl Morey is going to bring in Mike D'Antoni. The offense will get better, but the defense will be actually worse. The defense will actually be worse, but the offense will get better.
Now, I actually saw this on Twitter. I want to ask you about this because James Harden has never played with a big guy like Joel Embiid.
No,
and Joel Embiid is still one of the best defenders in the league. So do you think that the defense will actually get worse? I think it will get worse, but not that much because we have Joel Embiid and Thibault.
I think it will. It's a possibility it will get worse. I think it will get worse on the offense. All Mike D'Antoni is worried about his philosophy is outscore teams. If you can score, you can win. If you can't score, you can't win. That's what Mike D'Antoni velocity is. Yes, you're gonna have some defenders on the team. You're going to have Joel Embiid that's going to get you a stop, and that's going to be a good rim protector. Yes, you're going to have a perimeter player in Thibault, but again, I think the defense is still going to be a lot concerning. Plus, Harden plays defense whenever he wants to. Sometimes he don't like to play defense at all. But again, it depends on the type of game that Harden has. If he's struggling, I'm telling you, Harden, if he see a good defender that's not going to back down from him, Harden's gonna start asking for a lot of calls. He's gonna start trying to shut out, and that's what Harden is, type of player Harden is. But again, if you have someone like a Marcus Smart, and I talked about this on Bobby's show the other day. I think Saturday. That was Saturday.
Yep.
Or Sunday. That was Sunday. I believe Bobby was on the show. And shout out to my boy Bobby. He will be having me on for the draft. On this show.
And not me again? What the hell?
That's my boy.
How many times have you been on this show? How many times? Seriously, how many times have you been on this show?
I've been on this show like 4 times, I believe.
I've been on it once.
I count because I've been on at least 2 times in a week, probably in a week. At least one time. At least I was on last week and I was on this week.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I was
okay.
on this
That
week.
makes sense.
I was on this week. I was on last week, and then I collabed with him, and I collabed on the with them probably a couple of months ago.
That was with me.
I've been on Bobby's show about like 4 times.
Bobby, my DMs are open.
And plus the draft, so that's gonna be 5. Plus the draft coming up.
Are you gonna be the live reaction with him or?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on with him. Because I know someone's gonna do it for the network. I know.
Oh yeah, I'm doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be on with Bobby.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on with Bobby.
Now, would there be any basketball games during during the NFL draft?
It should be.
So you think there will be a basketball game?
I think there'll be playoff games at that time, though. I think when the draft is. When is the draft is? On the 29th?
Is that a Saturday? No, it's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday, so let me see when the draft.
It's always a Thursday.
So we got to go to the 29th.
I might be on with the network, Bobby. I might be on with the network for that. Yeah. The only way to get my watch hours up. Sorry. I need my watch hours up. I'm always at 2.7.
So I don't think
it's a 29th.
It's Thursday on the 29th, so I don't think no basketball will be played, to be honest.
Okay, because if that was happening, maybe I'll risk it. I'll stream a basketball game because I did that during the Chiefs and Bills game.
Yeah.
And my stream went off. I risked it, and it was a good risk.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a game, I might risk it, but people are gonna want me to be live for it.
Yep.
Is it Thursday or 20? It's the 29th, isn't it?
A good win by the Red Sox, Bobby. Good win by the Red Sox. That was an awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it with the network. So on Key's channel, on the network channel, I think Ghouli's gonna be a part of it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Jake, maybe.
While y'all be over there, I'm gonna be over there with Bobby.
That makes sense.
And hanging in the draft with him.
Now, are you gonna do each day, or
I don't know if Bobby's gonna do each day, but I will. If Bobby do the night one. Then I'm definitely doing night one. If you're doing each day, then I'm gonna cover it all weekend with him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna join the network. I'm gonna join the network on each day. Then
I don't know if we're doing each day. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna do it the first night. I'm gonna do it on the network. So Bobby, if you're doing the second night, I'll do it with you, or the third. Who knows? But. Yes, Bears. Yep. Oh.
She said we are. He said we are.
Oh, we are. Oh, nice. Then I'll do each day with the network.
He said all around. Yeah. So if Bobby don't do night one, if Bobby gonna do night one, if he don't do night 2, then I'm gonna be up there with the network.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with the network all.
Yeah, but if Bobby doing the drop all week or Sundays, I'm gonna be up there with him, helping him. You said the Chiefs drove. That's okay.
Can we not talk about baseball now? Dude, I'm telling you now. All I see on Twitter are baseball. That's it. Dude, baseball because of the lockout, man.
He said he's just doing one night.
Oh, you're doing one night?
So I'm gonna do the one night. I'm gonna do one with Bobby. Then I'm rest of the days I'm gonna do it with the network.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it with the network all the nights, including night one. And me and you, we gotta start talking about the NBA draft.
Yeah,
when is should we start that after the finals are done?
After the finals.
After the finals, okay.
I said okay. Let's.
Why do you hate? Is this the only reason you hate my team? Is this the only reason? You beat us the first time. We got you the second time.
He said Sixers still suck. One and
Hey, is Washington in it? Is Washington in it? I'm sorry.
We swept Washington this year.
Wait, Houston did?
Yes, we did. We swept. We swept there.
Wait, Houston did?
I swear to God. Hey, Kevin Porter Jr. hit a game winner. Hit a game-winning bucket on them the first time. Second time, they was up by 15. We came back and we beat them by 20. Christian Wood dropped them off. We swept their ass this year. Yeah, also we swept the ass this year.
Yeah, we
I
should
ain't
have
seen
beat
Big Simple in a while, Mitch. I have not seen Big Simple in a while. He'll watch him. He'll watch the. I
He
have
will
not
come
seen
on
him.
like every now and then for me.
He swept the ass.
I got 2 reasons. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that boy Bobby crazy.
I might do an NFL draft thing. I might, but hey, I might have to end the stream early because I want to get ready for the next game. For
Yo,
the
I'm
next
good.
stream.
I gotta get ready too at 6
Yeah,
o'clock.
it's 7. It's 6 o'clock. Yours, 7 o'clock.
You
Mine.
got 20 minutes.
There we go, Dante. There you go.
I appreciate it. Austin.
Should we do it with your Slay? We swept you.
Oh,
We swept you. Didn't you sweep them or
no, we beat him. We beat him one time.
You beat them once, but you lost the second.
I think we lost.
The first.
It was 4-1. I believe it was 3-1.
Oh, you played them.
It was 3-1 though. They beat us 3-1. All 3 of the games was close. 3 of the games was close. We lost one.
All right. That's good. That's good. But Sixers swept the Lakers. Everyone swept the Lakers.
Damn.
Dude, I just want to ask you this. Do you think LeBron is going to sign there because he's due for a contract extension?
One player you don't know what's going on with is LeBron James.
Right.
And it's hard to tell. It's hard to project where LeBron is going to go. It's really hard.
Right.
LeBron used to taking them 1-year deals or them 2-year deals. So it's a possibility he may take a 1-year deal until Bronny gets in the NBA because he already admitted he wants to play for his son. He wants to play with his son.
Well, yeah. You want to hear something funny? The NBA scouts are saying the younger brother, Bryce, is better than Bronny.
I'm in. Bobby, just let me know the day. If you want to do a playoff show, let's do it. Just let me know the day. Time and the date.
Oh, NBA playoff show?
Yeah,
I'm in.
Bobby just put that.
I'm in. Yeah. Can you imagine if they lose to the Bulls? If you lose, no, the Bulls are playing the Bucks. So,
hey, hold on.
So who are the Celtics playing then?
I think the Celtics playing the Bulls.
No, Milwaukee is.
Milwaukee's playing the what? Celtics.
I think Celtics are 2. I think the Celtics are. Wait, I'm confused now. Hold on, because I was looking on Ghouli's stream. They got it set up, and
I don't mess with Slay no more. I don't mess with Slay. I don't fuck with Slay. Now because he giving Auburn passes.
Oh my god.
He giving them a pass, but he won't get a Lakers a pass, but he get him a pass. He get them a pass. They deserve a pass, though.
So the Celtics are playing. Wait, you got to wait to the play-in.
Okay.
Oh.
They in the second seed?
Celtics are the second seed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they beat Memphis. Because
right.
John Morant didn't play. They wasn't in the game.
Right.
Oh yeah, they gotta wait to the play-in tournament. Matter of fact, they may end up having a Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Tonight, if Brooklyn win, they may having a.
That would be a good series. I got Brooklyn though in 5.
You got who?
I got Brooklyn winning that in 6.
Ooh.
If Brooklyn wins tonight, I got Brooklyn beating Boston in 6.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna know who to go for in that series. I'm not gonna be honest with you.
I don't know. If Brooklyn loses tonight to the Cavs, bro, that would suck.
I think that's gonna drop them to 8th, I believe, though.
I got you on this. Bryce is better, more shooter. Bro. Yep, you're basically right on that. But hey, you're not going to be playing for the Lakers.
I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna know who I'm gonna pick on that series, man. I gotta really think hard on that. If that series happen, I gotta think hard up on that series. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Right.
I'm telling you, bro.
So yeah, I'm doing a stream tomorrow at 12 where we're gonna break down everything.
All right, bro.
That's it. The hardest series? I think it's either going to be Boston if Brooklyn wins. Boston versus Brooklyn. You got Sixers versus Raptors. And then who else you got? Like on the East, that's pretty much.
I think the hardest series is going to pretty much be the series. The hardest series is going to be I'm going to go with the Sixers and Toronto.
Wow. Over Celtics and Brooklyn if that happens? Damn.
The hardest, the best hard-fought series, I think that series can go to 7.
Okay.
That series can literally go 7 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both of those series can go 7 games, man. But I think I might pick Boston. Pick Boston in 7, bro. I'm not.
I'll pick Brooklyn in 7 and just to piss him off. Yeah.
I might pick Boston in 7. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm telling you right now, I low-key want to see Brooklyn lose because I want to see JC pissed.
Hey, Bobby, I picked your season 7. Oh my god. That's why them Red Sox struggling pitching. That's why they struggling pitching.
Oh, the Yankees beat the. Why are we talking about baseball again?
Shit. Why they struggling pitching now? Did pick the season 7.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one. I can't wait. This playoffs is gonna be insane. I can't wait for this playoffs.
And you have you seen what you call it? I believe you haven't seen Bobby rant video before. I looked at it, and with Bobby and with
what rant video?
I ain't gonna lie, but it's about Boston Red Sox. It was about baseball when you ran it. He started ranting because they got beat by somebody. I think they got blew out somebody. But when Bobby gets mad, his rant, I'm telling you, that dude rant would be crazy.
Is it funnier than Nate's?
Is it? Yeah, it's funnier than Nate. I ain't gonna lie, it's funnier than Nate. It's gonna be funnier than Nate, I'm telling you.
Because Nate would be like, yeah. Whatever happened to Nate? I haven't seen him in a while.
I haven't seen him either.
All right. I'll keep this on for 4 minutes. But I think Jokic should get an MVP, bro. I hate it. All right. I believe. Oh, that was on Tatum? Was that rant video on Tatum? I'm confused.
I don't believe. Did he blow a rant on? You blew a rant on Tatum? The last rant I knew from Bobby that he did it against the Boston Red Sox. He did it on the Boston Red Sox. He ran it about them. I don't know if he did it on the Celtics. I don't know if he ran it on the Celtics. I don't know if he did that. But I just know he ran it on the Red Sox.
Yeah. But Jokic is going to MVP. I freaking hate it. I mean, Embiid deserves it, though. He's going to be, if this happens, if Jokic wins MVP, he's going to be on the all-second team, Embiid. If that happens.
So you really think Nikola Jokic is going to
I really think so. I really think it's going to be Jokic. I got Jokic. I got him to walk off. Yeah, it's going to be Jokic. I'm calling it right now. It's Jokic. I lost count. I've done rant videos in the past, like a lot of them. My best video I've ever done was a troll video on the Washington Commanders. That video is almost at 6K views. But, I told you. The league hates Embiid. Yeah, that's going to be my next video I make. You know what, Divo? I'm deleting that thumbnail right now. That's the next video I'm making. Yeah, I'll make that. Yeah, that'll be my next video I'm making. What is Dante doing? People will be like, "Beat down, you remember?" Yeah, I guess it.
You said it's facts, Dante. What you talking about, Key?
Jokic.
Yeah.
Jokic is going to win MVP.
You know people going to be mad at that. A lot of people going to be pissed off at that.
Austin Krell was like, dude, I'm getting tired of this MVP. It's too toxic. I'm like, you're right, but something to talk about still. Yo, guys, I'm actually going to end it now because I want to. This game starts at 7 or like 7:05.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to probably end it now, get myself together. I have to get my dinner. and stuff like that. So, do you eat during the games or no?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat for that. I'm gonna ready to eat during the game in a minute. We got some chicken, we got some cornbread, and we got some rice and corn and stuff like that. Get ready to eat. So yeah, I'm about to have me a picnic while I'm doing the game.
Right.
So yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming on. Shout out to Austin Krell for coming on, man. He's a real guy. I love his takes and stuff. He was the guy that asked Doc Rivers about Paul Reed. That was him. So
For real.
it's not gonna be. I don't know what's for dinner. T. Sorry that I eat healthy. Sorry. What's wrong with eating healthy? But guys, thank you for coming on. Shout out to the Spotlight Sports Network again. MK headlines next week. Dude, this is episode 22.
Already?
This is episode 22. That's just about to be concluded.
Golly.
Yeah, episode 23 next week. I need something big for 25. I need something big in a couple weeks.
Yo.
Dude, 22 straight weeks.
22 straight weeks nonstop. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah. God dang it. All right, on that note, we're going to be out so I can eat my gluten-free tofu, whatever I'm having for dinner. And, Key, I'll catch you on Dante. Thanks for popping up.
Always, man.
Maybe I'll pop up. Dude, maybe I'll leave my halftime and come to you and then come back. All right, guys. I'll talk to you.
All right, y'all. Peace out.